Welcome back to more Ticket to Ride here on the Sorcerer Network. My name is Sorcerer Matt. We are going to hop back into more building train empires. Oh, try again. Been really having a lot of fun. Still have not figured out how to get purple trains. Still haven't figured that out. If anyone has an idea of how I can do that on Board Game Arena, please comment below. I would love to know how I can get purple trains. I'm really excited about those purple trains. And I haven't figured it out, and part of it also is I don't have the patience to do it over and over and over again. Okay, so we have all routes that connect with Miami. So I think we just go for all of them because Toronto and Boston are really close to each other, and then Los Angeles is really nice. So let's just keep all three. Let's do it. Okay, so probably we want pink and red would be the ideal route. Green, black would be the ideal route. Then getting up in here, there's just a bunch of twos. So, oh man. I don't hate blue either. So maybe we'll just grab these blue. I guess I probably should have grabbed green and black for the Los Angeles to El Paso, but yeah, whatever. It's fine. Everything is fine. Let's see kind of where everyone else goes. Okay, so black. So that's something to watch. I mean, again, if we don't get Los Angeles to El Paso, we just get Los Angeles, Phoenix, Phoenix to El Paso. Like, it's really not the worst thing in the world. Well, I don't want any of that. I guess we'll grab orange. Okay, we'll grab that green. Because, like, Washington to New York, I'll need an orange. I suppose. Okay, so green grab black to grab that. Okay, so that means they were not going Los Angeles to El Paso. So that takes that out of the equation. I don't really need white for anything, but I already have two of them. Yeah, I don't think that makes sense. All right, pink is fine, and a wild is always fine. Never complain about a wild. Never complain about that. I mean, maybe, again, I just take the, okay. Don't mind a blue. If blue stays, I definitely don't mind that. Okay, yeah, take it off the top. That probably means he doesn't want anything on board. So, yeah, I will happily take the blue if no one else is going to take it, because then I can go Miami to Atlanta and then work my way up. Okay, blue. Let's see what comes out. Yeah, I don't need a yellow. Great. So, outside of not really having much black or green, this is a decent start. I guess red, too. So, really, maybe it's not a decent start. Maybe it's an okay start at best. It's early. I'm not worried. I'm not concerned yet about what's going on. Okay. I don't really need pink, unless I was going Miami to Charleston, but I would prefer the Miami to Atlanta just for more points. So blue. Okay, that resets it. Okay, happily take a black there. I would not mind that red staying. But I might also claim Miami to Atlanta here pretty shortly. Okay. Wouldn't mind that black staying. Wouldn't mind the red staying. Oh. Well, I'll happily take these two black cards. The red, it's good that no one's taken. That probably means I can just kind of sit on it. But, yeah, I would... More black, more green. So both green and yellow went north. That's interesting, I suppose. Okay. Love that black card to stay. Great. Black and red. All right. That's fine. However, I do think I am going to claim Miami to Atlanta just in case green is trying to connect down into here. Not that it's like critical to what I'm doing, but I would just like to have it. Oh, gosh dang it. I would really love that. Okay, no, he's taking the green one. Okay, yes, so now I can just do this. Wonderful. Okay. So yellow is taking the green one. My assumption is he's trying to snake down Portland to San Francisco. That's why he's grabbing green. Especially because he played Vancouver to Seattle. Okay, I think we just go off the top here. Love the red. Don't mind the orange. Not something that we like super need, but it's also not horrendous to get. I think also grabbing Houston to New Orleans here is going to be okay. Again, not that it's terrible to have to go around, but Miami to Los Angeles in 4 routes is just super nice. And I would like to do that. So we'll see what blue is up to. Okay, taking 2 off the top. That's okay. Okay, let's grab this with pink. Okay, great. This also gives us the alternative where if someone, for whatever reason, claims New Orleans to Miami, we can just jet up through to Atlanta, and that connects everything up. I'm liking that. Okay, again, 2 off the top is probably what we want. Great. Love the green. Green, red, black is really what I'm looking for right now. Really would love green, red, and black. I'm seeing a lot of pink, but I mean, I suppose I could grab it to like get longest train up this way, but I would rather try for the other things that I need rather than go for something that is going to help me down the road. Blue is really collecting a lot of train cards. Gonna do a lot of laying down here, I assume. Green seems to be working down mid-map. Clearly needs to connect into Atlanta for something. Yeah, green is still really popular. Oh, maybe is blue going up? Interesting. Okay, well, let's just grab some off the top. Great, green, and white's not horrible. I need pairs. I need lots of pairs to work my way up, so 1 more red and we can claim this route. Couple more black, couple more green, because we do have the 1 wild. That's the other nice thing about taking off the top, is you have the added bonus of maybe you get a wild. Okay. Well, I misread. Blue is going up top. All right, well, okay, love the wild. Again, orange isn't like the worst thing there. Okay. I guess the other question I have is, are these 3 routes going to be enough to win, or am I going to need to draw another route and get lucky here? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. And honestly, maybe what is good right now is to draw some other destination tickets, because that might change how we route all of this. I don't think there was much question of how we were going to go Miami and into Miami and all that stuff. I think that was pretty clear. But what's not as clear is how we get there. So if we can nab some other routes that would, I guess the only thing, if that black is still there, I'm taking that black card. Same with that, taking the red card. That I'm more into that than destination tickets right now. So green is drawing destination tickets, having taken 3. My assumption, there's a Winnipeg to Houston. My assumption is they had Winnipeg to Houston, just went straight down. Cool. Clearly have something into into Atlanta. I'm trying to remember all the routes that have that. Wow, keeping 2. Whew. Okay, so we'll see what the cards that are available to us. If it's green or black, I'll take it. If not, we're going to grab destination tickets. We're not at risk of like someone ending the game or anything like that. We're totally fine. Okay, I don't need red. Yes, I would like to take new destination tickets. Okay. Definitely not Vancouver to Montreal. However, Chicago to New Orleans is fine, and New York to Atlanta is fine. So that gives me 2 more tickets. I'm already, Atlanta to New York, I was planning on connecting anyway, so not worried about that. All right, so would love the black and or the green to be there. If they are, I will take them. Okay, the black I'm not as protective of because I can lay down that route. More would love love the green. If I can get both of those green, then I have 2 wilds. I can finish all the Los Angeles to Miami, and I think I would love to do that if both those green are there. Come on, yellow, what are you doing? What are you doing, yellow? Okay, so that's a little unfortunate but I am going to take that green, and then, okay. So now I do want to claim this big long route down here. Los Angeles through El Paso, through Houston, through New Orleans, and Miami. I think that I know it uses up all my wilds, but I'm in. I think this is a good example of I'm pretty telegraphing what I'm doing, but for the most part, unless you're also trying to get to that location, nobody cares. Trying to just claim a route to screw someone over just usually is not a great way to win games. Because no one's in this like New Orleans to Miami area, I am going to go ahead and just claim this Los Angeles to El Paso. I think that's a better route to claim. Yeah. Because there's a chance that yellow could have, just for longest train purposes, done that. But I don't know. Okay. Feeling good about where we are at. So I think we want to route our way into Pittsburgh as well, because then that can kind of be the hub where we branch out to New York, Boston, Toronto, Chicago. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. Just now means that I am going to claim New Orleans to Miami just to make sure that we get this. And then really from here, like I don't need massive amounts. So that's the other nice thing about this late game is that I'm not looking for like, oh man, I need 6 of a specific color. That's often what has gotten me into trouble late in these games, is that I need 6 of something and it just doesn't come, and I'm left, holding the hot potato. Whereas now with just pairs, I'm feeling much more confident to just grab pairs on the board. So like, for example, if there's 2 pinks on the board, I'm grabbing 2 pinks. There's no reason not to. And the only really colors I need are orange, which I already have 4 of, and I suppose I need some black and white and green, which I have all of that right now. So yeah, let's just grab the pair. And we're not, I'm the lowest train. The next lowest is 21, but they only have 2 cards. So we're not at risk of like, oh my gosh, someone's really trying to end this game. And even this is a situation where I'm really far ahead on board. I really like where my tickets are at. It also might not be the worst idea. I'm going to grab this green one and then another pink. It might not be the worst idea to just try to end this thing as soon as possible. I'm not really in a position to do that. But I don't need to be concerned about. I have 5 tickets, a lot of really nice routes. Not necessarily a huge value, so like 10, 12, 6, 7, like it's not huge. But as of this moment, trying to think of like what train cards I would. I mean, I guess there's a Chicago to Los Angeles, there's a New York to Los Angeles. Like those would be the ideal ones. Okay, I'm gonna grab more pink here. If I were somehow to hit that, but I also feel like on board. I mean, again, I've played just as many trains as yellow, and I'm 17 points up. I think that the problem that I have with what the strategy that green is doing is it's just low point value on board. Blue, I guess I could become a little bit worried about. But, okay, I'm going to grab another pink, I suppose, and another white. Yeah, blue's starting, because they connect Calgary and Winnipeg. This northern route is a really, really nice, really nice points route. But even so, like, I've played just about as many trains as him, and I'm still 15 points up. Okay, I am going to grab just a couple off the top here. Wow, a lot. Okay, guess I guess I'm gonna have pink. So actually, I'm realizing I don't need the pair of orange and black here because I'm going to go through Pittsburgh for everything. So I do think we start some claiming. So I do need red and yellow now that I'm looking at that because I'm going to need to get up to Boston here. So let's grab the yellow one and let's grab the red one. So we have the pairs. And then we should probably start doing some claiming. I'm sensing some green or blue maybe trying to creep into this area, and I want to make sure that I don't run into any issues there. Blue is got to start watching because they are going to, with the cards that they have, very close to being able to go out. But all right, so we're going to use pink. I think we just use a lot of our pink here because we have so many pairs of it. I suppose I could have saved it for try Toronto to Duluth at the end, but no. I think we're good. If that yellow's there, I will definitely take that. Well, never mind. It feels like the amount of times where I say something like, "Oh, I would like this," and then immediately someone else takes it is a lot. That happens a lot. Maybe it just feels like that, but I feel like it happens a lot. Okay. Pink. I could go Chicago, Toronto, or Pittsburgh, Chicago, Toronto. Yeah, see, this scares me now with blue, so I gotta lay down some routes here. Okay. We're gonna go orange. That connects that. Yeah, I gotta start connecting some things to try to mitigate the damage if something goes wrong. Blue still needs to draw cards, so I'm not super worried. But and I guess the other thing that doesn't worry me about blue is it's they have 2 routes. Okay, I need this yellow, and sure, I'll take a green. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3. I need 3 more turns in order to win. Wow, that is choosing destination tickets when someone is very close to going out. The good news is I guaranteed get at least 3 more turns because blue, even if they lay one of 6 here, they can't trigger the end game because it's 2 trains or less. And so they have to. And there's no route that's longer than 6. So they would have to draw, play, draw again, and play. There's more stuff. Curious that he's drawn destination tickets late. It's not like the worst thing in the world. Just it's again just really risky at this point. And only taking 3. Like that's what didn't make me as nervous. I will say him being at 71 is pretty significant. So we're gonna grab this route. So that Toronto to Miami, that also gives us 7 points. So now we are exactly even on trains with blue, and we're 1 point up. So I mean that's not a whole lot, but hey, it's something. So, now... Okay, so now the trick is if blue has... Okay, we're going to play green. If blue has a route of, like, all 4 of the same cards... No, that's still... Man, math is super hard for me. That still doesn't trick. He has to spend at least some time drawing cards. So once we connect Boston up, that is all of our routes. And then, like, we can probably claim this Montreal one up here to try to get more longest train. Blue is probably well, I guess yellow has a pretty long route as well, but just the amount of trains up here, a route of 6, 6, 5, that's just a very, very long train route. Green is living on the edge because they have really not played a lot of trains. Now, maybe they're going for a route of 6, and that's okay. But... Okay, so what is yellow going to do? Okay, yellow's drawing cards. That's fine. All right. So... here's what we're going to do. What happens if I lose this? I lose 12 points? Because I have 4 pink. I could just grab Denver to Omaha. No, that still doesn't trigger the end game. Never mind. My math is hard. Math is very hard. Okay, let's complete the route. So, okay, there's all of our tickets done. And now if we do this Denver to Omaha with the 4 pink, it's the last round. So we're definitely going to do that. We are definitely doing that. The hope is that, like, people are going to not complete some tickets. Like, Green can't have completed all their tickets. There's no way. So, yeah, now we do that. This is the final round, and then I have 1 train that will just grab something. I don't know. Okay, so I'm assuming blue was just trying to keep longest train. I think blue has longest train. It's between blue and yellow. Why are you drawing train cards? Like, just play any route. Just play any route and get points at this juncture of the game. If I had a pair, I'd do Montreal to Boston, but I don't have a pair, so... I guess we'll grab Houston to Dallas to make my train empire make sense. We just really got a lot of customers in Denver to Omaha that we needed to build. But we'll connect this in just for snicks and grins. See, I'm really curious what Green must have had a lot of smaller routes, and I'm curious if they got them all. So good news is going to the final round. I'm pretty confident in saying that I'm going to beat green and yellow. I'm just too far up on board, and especially yellow only has 2 tickets. I suppose there's a world where green makes it up, but I have 5 tickets. So if I had 2 tickets, I'd be like, scared about green making a comeback. But I don't know. Okay. All right. So yellow maybe is doing a rage quit. Why is it yellow? Why is it always yellow? Why is yellow always the problem? Jojo Ferns. Yeah, see, yeah. Yeah, David Draw. Like you said. Really? Really? So he quit the game. Great. Okay, well, I'm just going to grab this. Oh, no, I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, so there we go. There we go. So all my routes completed. That's a really, really fantastic score. Okay, he did not get that. So Winnipeg to Houston, Duluth to Houston. Okay, that makes sense. Montreal to New Orleans. Didn't have that one. Kansas City, Houston. So he just had all the to Houston routes. But yeah, like that's the problem that I have with this mid-map. I mean, as they're counting up, I probably should be paying attention to what Blue's doing. Okay, yeah, even though he had the longest train, I still got it. It's you got all these routes, but it just isn't... It doesn't lead to anything. Yeah, big long train by Blue. So really, I think Blue's big mistake is that Blue didn't draw more train cards or destination tickets, because had they drawn one more and gotten a semi-valuable route, they would have possibly had me. I don't know, winning by 11 points, that still would have put me out of, longest train doesn't just beat me, because he got longest train. All right. So yes, yellow of course is the problem. I mean, I don't get I don't get the points. My ELO calculation here, which I really find this interesting. If you are looking to play some board games, the fun part about this is it evaluates how many points you get based on the probability of a win versus the person that has higher rankings than you. So let's check this out. So me and Blue were clearly going to be in first just because the points on claimed route was just so massive. And then I did have the most points with destinations. And then it really didn't matter that my longest train wasn't there. But yeah, I mean, so this is what I'm talking about wait. We all got first? Wait, we did not all get first. Lies and deceit. Anyway, sorry, that just like threw me for a loop there. So green, you can see all of the average route claimed, both Blue and I were a full one train more. And then Blue just had a really good longest train. So, all right, nice game. Hey, thanks so much for joining us. If you like what's the content, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe. It really does help me out, and I really do appreciate it. It's helping me grow the channel. Thank you for those that have commented and reached out to me that you're enjoying the content. So, thanks everyone, and we will see you next time.